Hello everyone. Till now we have discussed the basics of Java. From this video on, we're going to discuss object-oriented programming. It is a very important concept, so stay tuned. Before we understand the different concepts in object-oriented programming, let's first understand what object-oriented programming means. Object-oriented programming is nothing but the usage of objects in programming language. So we have discussed in the beginning that Java is an object-oriented programming language. So what that means is Java is used to solve the real life scenarios. So object-oriented programming is nothing but it's an approach to solve that. It is like a way of solving a particular problem. So in this way of solving, we use classes and objects in order to solve some sort of real life scenario. So the main aim of object oriented programming language is to implement the real world entities. So in order to solve the real world entities, we are using this approach called as object oriented programming. So overall, like summarizing what object oriented programming language is, it is nothing but solving the real world scenarios by creating classes and objects. So there are many concepts in this object oriented programming, like object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. There are all these concepts. So in this particular video we will understand. So right now we have understood what object oriented programming is. So in this video we'll understand what object is and what class is. Let's understand what object is. Object is anything which has state, behavior and identity. So let's understand what this means. State is nothing but the properties of an object. For example, let's consider this particular object, this muscle car, Ford Mustang over here. Now this is our object. Now what are the properties of this particular car? The speed, RPM, gear, direction, fuel level, the engine temperature. All these are the properties of this particular car. So this is referred as state. Now let's understand what behavior is. Behavior is nothing but it is mentioned as the method of the object. So what behavior means is how will the particular object react if it is asked to do something by another object or class. So for example, if you look at this particular car, the change in the gear is the behavior. Now how will the car react? For example, if you change the gear if you change the gear to 1, how will the car react? When you put the car in neutral, how will the car be? What are the changes that happen in this particular car? When you put the car in 5th gear, what is going to happen? Or the reverse gear, what is going to happen? If you accelerate the car, what will happen to the car? When you press the brake, what is going to happen? So all these are nothing but reactions. So these are referred to as methods or behaviors. And the other thing is the identity. Identity is nothing but giving a unique name to the object. So this is our object. So what is the identity of this particular object? The identity is the license plate and the other one is the vehicle identification number, VIN. So these both things are unique in this particular object. In this particular object, those both things are unique. So that is the identity of this particular car. So these are the 3 things which the object consists of. The other one is an object can be defined as an instance of a class. So what class means is, class is nothing but the blueprint of an object or collection of objects. So for example, if the object is Ford Mustang or Audi or Mercedes or Dodge or whatever it is, all these are cars, or these are basically cars. So the class here is car. and object is an instance of this particular class, and an object occupies some memory and it also consists of a particular address. So let's now understand what class means. Class is nothing but the collection of objects. Now this Audi, Mercedes, BMW, these are all objects. Now these are all commonly cars. So here the class is car and all these brands are the objects. A class can be defined as the blueprint from where you can create an individual object. So car here is a blueprint. So from this class called car, you can create as many objects as possible, like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Ford Mustang, etc. You can create as many objects as possible from this blueprint called class. Class doesn't consume any space. So object has a particular address and it consumes some space, while the class doesn't consume any space. This video might have given you the basic understanding of what object-oriented programming is. In the next video, we're going to look at the same on our Eclipse IDE, and we're also going to look at the other concepts. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet in the next one.